everyone, welcome to an echoing Signal Iduna Park. Against all the odds, it's matchday 26. This is the Bundesliga. I'm Phil Bonney. Regardless of the fact that it has to be played without fans in attendance,
Hey everyone, I'm Coach Kai. It has been a while since I've created an episode of Soccerpedia. It has been a busy few months for me with working as a teacher, and with the school year wrapped up, hopefully I'll be able to devote more time into the podcast. For this episode, we will discuss the return of the Bundesliga, which is Germany's top division in soccer. Back on March 13th, the German Bundesliga suspended their season due to the coronavirus pandemic, with SC Paderborn player Luca Killian being the first player that tested positive for COVID-19. There were several teams, including Eintracht Frankfurt and Hertha Berlin, that had several of their players and other team members being tested positive for the coronavirus and had to self-quarantine. They just resumed playing yesterday on May 16th, but no fans were allowed in attendance. There were other significant changes made to the Bundesliga's season's resumption. Each team would be allowed to use up to 5 substitutes during each game, an increase from 3. Because of the long break, it could have taken a little bit of a toll on a player's fitness. That is why there was an increase in the amount of substitutes. And for each player on the bench, they had to practice social distancing to stay 6 feet apart and to wear masks. Team members will also be isolated in a hotel prior to the restart of the season, and once the season gets underway, the athletes will receive at least 2 COVID-19 tests in the build-up to each match, according to the New York Times. Before the season was suspended, most of the teams played 25 games. There are 18 teams in the Bundesliga, with each team playing each other twice, one at home and one on the road, which makes it a 34-game season. Currently, Bayern Munich is leading at the top of the standings with 58 points, followed by Borussia Dortmund with 54 points, while SC Paderborn is in last place with 17 points. The Bundesliga is a season that starts in August and ends in May, but with the pandemic, there of course had to be revisions to play out the remaining 9 or so games for each team. Each team now will roughly play 1 or 2 games a week, and the season will conclude on June 27th. Each team will roughly play a game every 3 to 5 days. There has been no word yet on when the 2020-2021 Bundesliga will start. If they play starting in August, it would significantly shorten the players' usual summer break of about 2 months. Germany currently has over 177,000 confirmed cases of the coronavirus and over 8,000 deaths attributed to the virus in a nation of 83 million people. Germany has one of the lowest death rates in Europe, and it was far below the likes of Italy and Spain, which has seen the coronavirus hit those 2 nations particularly hard. There are several reasons why this can be attributed, or many reasons why Germany's death rate was quite low. First, Germany swiftly locked down the country on March 22nd. There were also mass amount of tests being conducted each week, ranging anywhere from 100,000 to 500,000 coronavirus tests. They also have one of the top quality healthcare systems in the world based on spending per capita. Also, you can attribute a bit of luck because the average age of a German person being infected with the coronavirus was 46 years old. Compared that to 63 years old in Italy. And of course, studies show that the coronavirus is much more fatal towards elderly people. Germany, which is Europe's largest economy, unsurprisingly entered a recession because of the pandemic. Its economy shrank by 2.2% in the first 3 months of the year, which was the largest decrease or shrinkage in its economy since 2009, during the midst of the financial recession that affected basically every country in the world. Many German clubs announced that each player would take salary cuts up to 20% to help club and facility staff to get their wages. The German Federation of Soccer and the officials at the Bundesliga have worked closely with the German government to make sure that all is safe enough to resume playing. This level of organization has caught the attention of the rest of the world because this is the first major sporting league to resume playing. And who knows, maybe the German Bundesliga could be seen as the next destination league for many top players who may think to themselves, Germany seems to be handling things well, is more organized, and seems to care about their citizens. Seems like a good environment to play in and compete at one of the highest levels of soccer. This weekend is a stepping stone. One can hope that things will go well for the Bundesliga because the whole world is paying close attention. Any chance of an increase of infection rates and the jeopardy of players' or team members' health, and there will be no hesitation in halting the league and going back to square one. Thank you very much for listening to this episode. It feels good to be back making an episode, and I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. Until next time.